bring us a musical performance. Let's welcome Step Stewart's Dynamite Production Ensemble.
Yeah. Hear me sing today. Listen, it took me a while, but I'm finally here. See, I just want to testify and make it crystal clear. See, I've been picked out to be picked on, talked about out my friend's mouth. I've been beat down till he turned my life around. Seems like I always fall short of being worthy. I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. I ain't no superstar, spotlight ain't shining on me. 'Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. Say,
I used to wake up some days and wish I stayed asleep. 'Cause I went to bed on top of the world. Today the world's on top of me. Now everybody's got opinions.
they share.
Ain't been in my position.
They don't care.
It breaks my heart when I hear what they have to say about me. Yeah.
Seems like I always fall short of being worthy.
Lord, I ain't worthy.
'Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me.
Lord.
I ain't no superstar,
I ain't no
spotlight ain't shining on me.
superstar. I wanna be for you.
'Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. Perfect. Yes, I do wrong. I'm trying my best, but it ain't good enough. Shown by the world, if I don't succeed. No, I ain't good enough, but he still loves me.
If you ain't worthy, just wave your hands and let me know that you understand.
And we are all so blessed to be loved.
Stand for him or fall for anything, 'cause through his eyes we all look the same.
What would we do without love?
Seems like I always fall short of being worthy.
We are not worthy.
'Cause I ain't good enough,
I ain't good
but he
enough.
still loves
Ain't
me.
good
I
enough.
ain't no superstar,
I ain't no
spotlight ain't shining on
superstar.
me.
I wanna be for you.
'Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. Not perfect.
I'm not perfect.
Yes,
No,
I do wrong.
Yes, I do
I'm
wrong.
trying my best, but it ain't good enough.
I ain't good enough. Show me don't see.
I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. I'm not perfect.
Not perfect.
Yes, I do wrong.
Yes, I do
I'm
wrong.
trying my best, but it ain't good enough. Shown by the world, if I don't succeed. No, I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. No, I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. No, I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. No, I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. No, I ain't good enough, but he still loves
Good evening to our viewers, investors, Selection Advisory Council members, program participants, and community partners. I'm Monica Pearson, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to GreenLight Fund Atlanta's virtual launch event, introducing an amazing new organization to Metro Atlanta. Rich in its history for civil rights and equal rights for all humankind, Atlanta could not be prouder to welcome the Center for Employment Opportunities to make its mark here in our community. To bring the official greetings on behalf of the City of Atlanta, it is my pleasure to welcome Atlanta's 60th Mayor, the Honorable Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Hello, I'm Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, and it's an honor to celebrate this program. The Center for Employment Opportunities, also called CEO, will create successful reentry pathways to employment and provide socioeconomic mobility to job seekers with past convictions. Thank you to the GreenLight Fund Atlanta for your leadership in spearheading this effort to bring together both public and private sector employers and local reentry organizations. It's only by working together that we can begin to meet the needs of all of our citizens and move our beloved city forward. I'm pleased to share today that the City of Atlanta will support GreenLight Fund's investment in the Center for Employment Opportunities as an employment partner. As soon as participants complete CEO's one-week training program, they can immediately begin work with the City of Atlanta. The city's partnership with CEO is just another example of our commitment to economic opportunity and providing pathways for our residents with barriers to employment. Our administration's vision for One Atlanta is about making this city more affordable, resilient, safe, and welcoming. Another important part of that vision is having residents who are equipped for success. Programs like this one represent what that vision is all about. I look forward to hearing about the hundreds of lives changed and the families that are impacted by this program. And thank you to my friend Jolie Cooper, Executive Director of GreenLight Fund Atlanta, and Michael Taylor, Director of CEO Atlanta. We appreciate your continued commitment to expanding economic opportunity for all in our city.
Thank you, Mayor Bottoms, for that heartfelt greeting and all that you do for the City of Atlanta. GreenLight Fund Atlanta is making a tremendous investment into the community on so many levels by bringing Center for Employment Opportunities here. We thank the entire GreenLight Fund Atlanta team for making this monumental investment and contribution to creating a more equitable workforce throughout Atlanta. Jolie Cooper is the founding executive director of GreenLight Fund Atlanta and brings a wealth of leadership experience to work. But she prides herself on her lifelong commitment to positively impacting her community. Before hearing from Jolie, let's take a look at the GreenLight Fund's work and the impact across the nation.
Thank you for the kind introduction, Monica. Good evening. My name is Jolie Cooper, and I have the privilege of serving as the Executive Director of GreenLight Fund Atlanta. Thank you for joining us as we welcome GreenLight's first investment to Metro Atlanta, Center for Employment Opportunities. We'd like to start by thanking our GreenLight investors, Selection Advisory Council, and many community partners, especially those who have been supporting reentry work for years. Thank you for your tireless commitment and collaboration in this work. In addition, thank you to Mayor Bottoms for taking the time to join us this evening. Her commitment to supporting opportunities for all citizens en route to creating One Atlanta is unmatched. Now, this may be your first time hearing about GreenLight Fund, so by way of introduction, we are a venture philanthropy fund that makes an annual investment in evidence-based social innovations committed to inclusive economic prosperity. GreenLight Fund invests in change, And change requires hard work. As written so eloquently by Frederick Douglass, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. And for far too long, too many segments of our community have been denied meaningful and equal access to opportunity. As such, GreenLight facilitates an annual process so communities can identify the best way to address their unmet needs. At the conclusion of our first year-long investment selection process, we heard the needs of our community to increase access to livable wage-paying jobs and careers for our justice-involved brothers and sisters. That is why GreenLight Atlanta is so pleased to announce the launch of Center for Employment Opportunities, or CEO, in our community. CEO is a proven workforce reentry model that started in New York and is now operating across 11 states and 31 cities. CEO believes in the transformational power of work and is about innovation, measurable results, and leveraging their scale, experience, and data to make a difference. Expanding CEO to Metro Atlanta alongside our local community partners will help those returning home to opportunity deserts, where employment and other quality of life indicators remain challenged. Our goal was to invest in a sustainable solution that complements the local ecosystem, a solution that strengthens the dignity of those who have been justice involved, reduces recidivism, and removes barriers to create a clear pathway to employment. With the support of GreenLight, community partners, and public and private sector employers, CEO is positioned to serve nearly 800 justice-involved men and women with immediate employment through 2025. If you remember nothing else from tonight, just remember, CEO works. Before we introduce the CEO team, I'd like to invite Chris Bowers, GreenLight Atlanta's program associate, to share a few insights on how GreenLight approaches its investment selection process and ultimately selected CEO. Chris?
Thanks, Jolie. GreenLight Fund's investment selection process begins with the commitment to centering community voices as we seek to address some of the most critical social issues. The voices of the community, comprised of both leaders and informed citizens from the public sector, private sector, and philanthropy, come together to form our Selection Advisory Council, or SAC for short. Their trusted insight and lived experience help guide our annual investment selection process. The GreenLight process includes a 5-step method that allows us to evaluate hundreds of potential social innovations for local fit, interest, and long-term sustainability. We assess the local landscape to discover and better understand the issues that matter most to residents facing systemic barriers. We then scout for innovative, evidence-based nonprofits across the country that offer programs that address the issue while complementing the local ecosystem. Each year, we select and invest in one social innovation that will best fit Metro Atlanta. And finally, we measure the effectiveness and impact of our investments and share that information with our investors, partners, and community alike, always striving for continuous improvement. I hope you now have a better understanding of our work, and I would like to thank both our Selection Advisory Council members and GreenLight champions. You make our work possible.
Atlanta has so much to offer with some of the largest and most impactful organizations located right here in our city. And that's why we know Center for Employment Opportunities will fit right in. In addition, Atlanta also has great entertainment. Our next entertainment segment is performed by award-winning saxophonist Trey Daniels. Now, Trey has played on 8-time Grammy Award winner Anita Baker's Farewell World Tour, and now is here to welcome CEO to Metro Atlanta with a special musical performance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Trey Daniels.
Thank you, Trey. That was amazing. Your music soothes the soul. I'm honored to introduce Patience Lewis Walker, Deputy Executive Director for the Center of Employment Opportunities, Southern Region. Patience joined CEO as the National Director of Business Development before being promoted to her current position. As Deputy Executive Director for the Mid-Atlantic and Southern Regions, Patience provides leadership and oversight for CEO's work in 8 states and 12 cities. And now she can add Atlanta, Georgia to her list. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention, Patience is an alumna of Spelman College. Welcome, Patience.
Thank you so much, Jolie. Good evening. We are thrilled to have the opportunity to expand our program in partnership with GreenLight Fund to Metro Atlanta. Our program model is the same in every location and focuses on the same service, employment, for the same population, individuals who are recently released from incarceration. Through our proven program model, participants are able to connect pretty immediately to transitional employment, where they receive a daily paycheck and weekly case management services. Once they are ready to transition to a permanent full-time opportunity, we connect them to employers and then provide retention services for an additional 12 months just to make sure that they have the support that they need to stay connected to employment. After learning that over 3,000 individuals return to the Metro Atlanta area each year with a recidivism rate greater than 30%, we knew that our program would have a positive impact on the community. In recent years, our program has served more than 8,000 participants annually, leading to social and economic mobility for justice-impacted individuals. We're really so excited for the opportunity to serve Metro Atlanta. Now I'd like to introduce the founding site director of CEO Atlanta, Michael Taylor. Prior to joining CEO, Michael was a program manager at JobRise, where he worked with both public and private sector stakeholders to support reentry employment. In addition, Michael currently serves in a volunteer capacity as chairman of the Metro Atlanta Reentry Coalition. Last and certainly not least, Michael is a proud graduate of Morehouse College. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patience. I'm Michael Taylor, and I'm honored to serve as the site director for the Center for Employment Opportunities in Atlanta. As site director, I lead the daily operations, which include participant recruitment, program expansion, community partnerships, and development. I joined CEO because I strongly believe in the organization's work, as the challenges of reentry are real and hit close to home. I know firsthand how important it is for individuals returning from incarceration to have an equal opportunity to secure meaningful employment and make a positive difference in our community. One of my top priorities is to ensure our community has the opportunity to learn more about CEO's mission and programs. CEO's innovative program focuses on creating both immediate and long-term employment opportunities for individuals who are justice impacted. That is our singular focus and 100% of who we serve, and I'm proud to say the doors of CEO are open to all. To be eligible for CEO's program, you must be 18 years of age or older, be able to perform manual labor, and be motivated. Serving both men and women, we offer various types of work experience, including beautification, such as litter abatement and landscaping, food services, and construction. A big part of our program model involves collaborating with established, mission-aligned community partners who support our commitment to the justice-impacted community. Let's take a look at the work and impact CEO is making in communities all across the country.
I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard about CEO, I didn't think it was real. I I just got a phone call from a guy named Tony Wise. I'm like, okay, and he wanna know about what? She's like, yeah, he said he gonna give you a job, all you gotta do is call him back. I'm like, yeah, all right. I've never had a supervisor or an employer call me where it was just on a personal stint. You see what I'm saying? So when they really want to know, all right, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? We related on a scale to where it was like, man, family. You see what I'm saying? That's what it felt like.
Being a returning citizen is just feel good like that. I'm able to work and not be judged off of my past crimes and my past, like who I am, the tattoos on my face, or just for being the color of my skin. So it's real. It's like a blessing for me.
It's always good. I perceive it to be always a good thing to say, oh man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait to get home off work. Why? Because you've done something productive that day.
I mean, it's a beautiful feeling. I can't complain about it. I'm with my family, I'm with my friends. I just got a girl, so it's all good, you know. You just gotta buckle like everybody else do in the world. You can't cut corners all your life. That's the thing. So you just gotta be willing to live an upstanding existence. I feel like I was a part of tearing society down before. So now, if I could take myself and take my mindset out of doing that and just trying to be an asset to society.
I think with the skill sets that they teach, the way that they nurture us to prepare us to go into society and be successful and produce, I think that's the biggest joy of it all.
You know, I've grown a lot because of CEO, and I thank all the members of CEO and crew members. And
thank you. You guys, man, have given me the opportunity that I didn't see fit for myself, or I didn't see that I could reach myself. Like, you guys didn't have to extend a hand as much as you did or as often as you do to someone like myself, and I thank you sincerely for that. I honestly do.
I appreciate you guys for setting the platform for us, and I plan not to let y'all down. Good day.
Thank you, CEO.
What an amazing partnership being forged between GreenLight Fund Atlanta and Center for Employment Opportunities. An organization is not just great and/or impactful because it says it is. An organization is great and impactful when there are results, data, and recounts of experiences. Joining us today is CEO Atlanta Site Supervisor, who will give us a first-hand account of his experience with Center for Employment Opportunities. Let's welcome Jeremy Hopkins.
Good evening. My name is Jeremy, and I'm a site supervisor with CEO Atlanta. As a site supervisor, I coach, transport, and oversee the daily job duties of participants to make sure they get the on-the-job training, experience, and daily evaluations. CEO's mission is important to me. As a person previously incarcerated during the height of the pandemic, after being released, I struggled to find a job with no luck until an opportunity presented itself out of state. When I learned the CEO's plan for Atlanta, I knew where my place was. And now I have the opportunity to mentor others who have been in my position. And this is only the beginning.
Thank you so much, Jeremy, for sharing your personal and insightful experience with CEO. It means a lot. We are all familiar with the saying, it takes a village. And we know no one organization can effectively address social issues without the help of other community partners. And in the case of CEO, transitional work crew partners. They all form the village that will make CEO's work possible in Metro Atlanta. Joining us today are several mission-aligned village partners who are committing to make CEO a success.
Georgia Justice Project is excited to welcome the Center for Employment Opportunities to Atlanta. In order to reduce recidivism, employment is essential. Statistically speaking, being employed is virtually the antidote to being rearrested. So if our community is not simply concerned and interested in creating second chances, but is also concerned about reducing crime, employment is the ticket. And CEO has a proven track record of creating employment opportunities for returning citizens. Their approach meshes well with not only Atlanta's entrepreneurial and practical spirit, but also offers hope to folks who have too often been forgotten and left behind. And the Georgia Justice Project is excited to have another partner working on policy reform in Georgia to make more second chances for returning citizens.
On behalf of the Georgia Department of Community Supervision, Atlanta Judicial Circuit, it is our great pleasure to welcome CEO to Atlanta. What makes CEO a value-added partner is their ability to immediately employ and pay participants daily, which transforms lives while providing skills education that leads to full-time employment. This in turn creates a reduction in recidivism and a more productive community. This is a win-win partnership. Congratulations, Center for Employment Opportunities.
Career Rise and Westside Works are excited to welcome CEO to Atlanta's workforce development ecosystem. CEO's transitional workforce services, focused solely on second chance employment, are greatly needed in our community and are perfectly aligned with our work, as we are both committed to ensuring all ready-to-work and skilled talent have equal opportunity to gain employment. With the addition of CEO's evidence-based program within Westside Works Collaborative, Atlanta will continue to be nationally recognized as a workforce development model. Thank you, CEO.
First Step Staffing is thrilled to welcome one of our existing national partners, CEO, to Atlanta. First Step and CEO share a similar vision, recognizing the importance of a job and helping someone rebuild their lives. We know that a job is so much more than income. It builds self-esteem, creates a sense of purpose, and connects you to a network of peers to support you in your journey. First Step and CEO know that our nation's returning citizens face incredible barriers when reconnecting to the dignity of work. But through partnership, we also know that we can change thousands of lives and dozens of communities. Welcome to Atlanta, CEO.
We're proud to have the Warden of Metro Reentry Facility and the Metro Atlanta Complex with us today. With over 30 years of experience with the Department of Corrections, Warden Stephen Perkins is a consummate leader. And if anyone knows the importance of investing in the participants of CEO, then it's Warden Perkins. Let's welcome Warden Perkins.
Good evening. I'm Warden Stephen Perkins, and on behalf of Metro Reentry Facility and Metro Complex, I'm excited to welcome CEO to our community. CEO's work complements our mission and increases my hope for success for the men and women returning home. When I was introduced to CEO last year, I was so impressed with their program as it focused on smart incarceration, preparing our returning citizens for their future by meeting their most pressing challenges, immediate employment, coupled with the daily pay and long-term coaching and career path. The Metro Complex looks forward to working closely with CEO and connecting them with all of our partners as it's necessary that to work together to create a collaborative reentry solutions that ensures a safer and more productive community for all. Finally, I'd personally like to thank GreenLight team for bringing CEO to us. We appreciate their leadership in making it happen. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure moderating this virtual launch today. But before we get to the powerhouse R&B gospel vocalist, Mrs. Shirley Murdock, who's known for her hit singles such as We Lay and I Love Me Better Than That. Let's welcome back both Michael Taylor and Jolie Cooper from GreenLight Fund Atlanta and CEO to give us closing remarks.
Thank you, Monica, and thank you everyone for taking time to join us tonight. We appreciate your early vote of confidence and your support of our work. In closing, regardless of your background, CEO is here and ready to work with you. So if you or someone you know is interested in our program, please contact our team at ceoworks.org and click on Atlanta under locations. Speaking of location, our new site is located at 938 Peachtree Street Northeast. The doors are open. Thank you for the warm welcome and celebrating with us. We look forward to working with each of you to make a positive difference in our community.
Thank you, Michael. GreenLight Fund is honored to lift up the work of Center for Employment Opportunities and is grateful to every single organization that advocates on behalf of and supports our returning citizens. We applaud you, we thank you, and good night.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank the GreenLight Fund for making a difference and welcome the Center for Employment Opportunity to the beautiful city of Atlanta. Thank you so much for all the work that you do and for supporting so many men and women returning home from prison. May you be forever blessed and encouraged.
There's a winner in me. There's a place I need to be. I found my way home to the place where I belong. Oh yeah. There's a winner in me. I know where I'm supposed to be. My past is behind. My life is now defined. There's a winner in me. Oh yeah. Looking forward to the future. My past has strengthened me. No longer am I bound by life's tragedies. Determined to press ahead, nothing's gonna stop me. 'Cause I'm sure, I know there's a winner in me. Oh yeah, winner in me. Yeah, yeah. No more chains holding me. New beginnings I clearly see. It's a brand new day. I'm alive, released and set free. Oh yeah. So stand tall, stand through it all. You can recover even from a fall. Take negativity and let it fuel your victory. Oh yeah. Looking for train coming. You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the train that's coming. You don't need no ticket. All you gotta do is thank the Lord. And board them. There's hope for all among those loved the most. Now there ain't no room for any heart that's hateful, would hurt all mankind just to save his own. But there's plenty of room for the heart that's grateful. Love makes a way to the one who sits on kingdom's throne. So get ready, people. There's a train coming. Don't need no baggage. Come on and get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket. All you gotta do